Right now, while you're sitting there doing nothing, the planet is doing an absurd amount of work. Somewhere, lightning just hit the ground. Somewhere else, a baby took its first breath, and someone else took their last. None of it asked your permission. None of it waited for you to be ready. This isn't a metaphor, it's a literal mechanical accounting of 1 second on Earth. Here is exactly how it works. Earth doesn't pause. It doesn't have an off switch, a lunch break, or a quiet shift. Every second, the same three categories of event are firing at once: birth, death, and energy. People arrive, people leave, weather discharges. That's the whole system. Everything else is just detail layered on top. Here's the part that trips people up. You'd assume something this chaotic would be unpredictable. It isn't. Globally, roughly 4 to 5 babies are born every second. Roughly 2 people die in that same second. The numbers aren't identical, and that gap, births outpacing deaths, is the entire reason the planet's population keeps climbing. No vote, no referendum, no pause button. Why does this matter? Because it reframes scale. A second sounds like nothing, a blink. But stretch that out, and in the time it takes you to read this sentence, dozens of people were born somewhere on Earth. Hundreds of lightning bolts struck the ground. Estimates put it somewhere between 40 and 100 strikes per second, worldwide, nonstop, day and night. Not occasionally, constantly. Now here's where it gets dramatic. Because death and birth are tame compared to what else is happening, in a single second, global air travel has multiple planes airborne, carrying tens of thousands of passengers combined. The internet moves an almost incomprehensible volume of data. Every second, more information crosses fiber optic cables than existed in entire libraries a century ago. And somewhere, right now, a star is dying in a galaxy, too far away for us to ever see it happen in real time. We just don't get the notification until centuries later, so that's the spectacle. Here's the twist most people miss. None of these numbers are static. They drift. Birth rates have been falling for decades, even as the population keeps rising, and because fewer deaths, not more births, is doing the heavy lifting now. The default settings of the planet quietly update every year whether you like it or not, and almost nobody checks the changelog. And this isn't abstract trivia. It's happening as you watch this video. Somewhere, someone just got engaged. Somewhere, a wildfire just consumed another acre. Somewhere, a satellite just crossed into sunlight after orbiting in darkness. You're not watching history. You're watching the live feed. So zoom out. 1 second on Earth isn't quiet. It's births, deaths, lightning, flights, data, and decay, all compounding at once, every second forever, with or without an audience. The scale is the whole point. Nothing about it is rare. It's just too fast and too distributed for any one person to witness directly. That's why it feels invisible. It isn't. It's just busy. The game has not changed. You have. You're welcome. Subscribe if you enjoyed this type of content. It means a lot.